I'm going to be the first disabled Formula 1 driver.
I heard this is where I can find the next amputee star in motorsport. How's it going, mate?
How are you?
You okay? Good to meet you.
My name is Pedro Cueto. I'm an amputee because of cancer. I'm right now the first disabled driver to race in the highest level in the world of karting for my age.
Let's go, guys. All right, let's see what Billy does.
How am I going to keep young Pedro behind me?
He's going defensive in turn number 1. I'm going to go wide, and I'm going to switch back him. I pushed him out a little. Get a cheeky move from me. Now he's going to try to go around the outside.
He's done me on the switchback.
Switch back again.
Oh, Pedro, he's on fire, this kid. Obviously, there are some similarities between yourself and I, both amputees, but obviously you became an amputee as a result of something a little bit different.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed with cancer at 6 years old. Then I started to do chemotherapy, which it's one of the harshest ones.
Ewing sarcoma, it's a rare, very aggressive bone cancer. There's around only 200 cases a year in the US. When I got the news, I remember perfectly saying like, okay, you have to completely put yourself in the passenger seat and it's all about him. Like that's #1 priority.
Did you make the decision to have your leg amputated?
Yeah, because I could barely walk. I was limping all over the place. My back was hurting a lot because I was limping so much. And now, I'm walking more or less okay. You were actually the person who inspired me to amputate my leg because I saw that even if you're an amputee, you can still drive. So yeah, now I'm here racing in the highest level in the world.
I think from my experience, having someone to look up to that's in a similar position to you, it always makes things easier because you've got someone who's been there and done that and just had that experience themselves that they can share that with other people. So Pedro, being an amputee like myself, I've been racing since my accident. I know that world of motorsport, which he's hoping to stay in and make a career in. So hopefully I can add some insight and just encourage him to keep going, basically.
Having drivers like Billy Monger and Alex Zanardi, it's huge. I mean, like that inspiration and seeing that it can be done, it makes you push your limits every single day. Having people like them not just proving on the track, but proving outside the track, what can you do after something happened to you? It's life-changing, it's everything. So I feel like everyone that is disabled should look up to them and try to find and discover a passion. They have changed many lives for good.
All right, here we go. 3-lap shootout, roll the speed.
All right, now we race. I'm going to do a dummy. Oh, but he was smart. He used his brain.
He's captured. He's captured. Oh, he's done me. Up the inside, he's done me.
Someone of Pedro's age, having the mental fortitude and the mental strength to go through becoming disabled and having such a positive attitude about it, but also not letting his disability prevent him from doing what he loves. I hope that he will inspire more people, that there's still a route back in for you.
My role now with Channel 4 and Formula 1 and sort of presenting, yeah, I hope that people see me, wearing shorts in the paddock as an amputee. They see my prosthetics and they know that, okay, potentially, just because I have a disability doesn't mean that I can't work in these sorts of spaces. I hope that that opens some doors for people to at least make them think, oh, maybe I can give that a go too.
Oh, switch back.
Oh, hello, up the inside. Oh, he's squeezing me tight.
Ah! Oh.
Oh, he's done me on the switch back. Oh. Talk us through what racing means to you, because I know how important it was for me and my recovery.
In the hospital, we would get the Nintendo and we would be playing Mario Kart. And to be honest, that really, really made me have a better time instead of crying or sad the whole time. So racing literally saved my life.
Oh, I've gone for the inside.
I put him not in the right line, so he went a bit wide.
I need to do the best defensive driving of my life. Oh, he's got me. No! He's got me on the grass!
That's what you get for resisting on the outside.
Oh, hello. Oh, he's not expecting that one.
No!
It's just so obvious to me sat here that you've just got such a huge passion to chase your dream.
Yeah, 3 days before I got my leg amputated, I did the biggest race in the US, and it went really well. So then I told my parents, I want to do whatever it takes to make it to Formula 1. I want to go big. And then I got my leg amputated. I had to take a 6-week break. until I could get back in the cart.
Only 6 weeks?
Yes.
Cool, I thought I did it quick. Wow, that is seriously impressive.
Yeah.
Seriously impressive.
Obviously I was a bit rusty, but then I started to, get better and better and better.
Pedro's journey following his amputation in the karting world, honestly, it got more serious to begin with. It got way more serious because it became like a personal challenge. Well, the first challenge was coming and racing in Europe, so that alone was extremely hard. Drivers here are relentless. They're like extremely fast. They're super aggressive. Pedro, on the other side, he loved it. For me, I think I had to develop some skills to manage the stress to watch him race. It's been a pleasure watching him develop like this. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking of what better ways can I adapt Pedro's kart for him to have less of a disadvantage, But I mean, at the end of the day, I always tell Pedro, your disadvantage has to become your advantage. And you have to use that. You have to work twice as hard as everyone. And that in the long run is just going to be better for you.
Pedro Cueto, remember that name?
Pedro's story is so inspiring because I think for me, it's like he's like my biggest teacher in life.
Good job, bro. Sorry.
What a race.
That was so fun, bro. Good job.
I tried my hardest, but this kid is too fast for me.
He's just like happy. He's just driven for a purpose. I would say that Pedro is the one that is taking us, like in this dream.
That was a pleasure, Pedro.
No. Good job, bro. Really.
First things first, I think Billy was a phenomenal driver. I mean, he was super quick, especially because the track was wet and on the slicks. To be honest, the barely spin was very good, especially because he hasn't gotten a kart in a long time. But the track itself is just super, super nice. The track is super flowy, the curves are not so big, so if you take them, you will really come off. But like turn 1, for example, it's flat, so then you can really send it. Yeah, I think the track is great, great, great.
I'm really excited to update everyone on the work of the Commission. So we have a great second phase of the mentorship scheme, which was launched last month. We're hoping for as much success and more as we had for the last round. We've got double the amount of places for people to apply for, and I can't wait for everyone to engage with their mentors and learn from different people within the industry so that disabled people really feel that they have not only a place in motorsport, but also people to learn from and look up to so that they can maximise their potential in this great sport. As President of the Disability and Accessibility Commission, I am so thankful that the FIA continues to support disabled people in motorsport. I have a great team around me of people involved in motorsport with disabilities who know the problems and know how to find solutions. I can't wait to continue to grow this.
Super happy to be here and that the FIA invited me, and yeah, let's keep pushing.